Sacrament 7-2, Midnight Legend 4-1 from 7-2, and Broadway Flyer steady on 6-1. Arneo is an 8-1 chance, Double Trigger is 11-1 from 12s, Party Season 40s and 50s, and Moonax the same price, 40-1 from 50-1. All quoted for the Leger.
And the starters' orders, and they race away. A Midnight Legend is the one that's coming through with Broadway Flyer, but Broadway Flyer gets to the front now. This is going to be a searching test of stamina. Broadway Flyer by 2 lengths to Red Route on the outside of Midnight Legend. Settled four is Ionio, with Double Trigger on the outside, but this Broadway Flyer is stretching them. He's clear by 3 lengths to Midnight Legend in second, then Red Route, and then Double Trigger, who's on the outside of Ionio, followed through by Sacrament, and then comes Party Season. Moonax is the back marker, and already some 12 to 15 lengths off the pace, which is being set by Broadway Flyer. Broadway Flyer by a couple of lengths now to Midnight Legend in second, and then Red Route in third, and Ionio and Double Trigger. A gap then of a couple of lengths to Sacrament, and then Party Season and Moonax. The 2 outsiders are well out the back, but it's Broadway Flyer. Michael Hill's taking absolutely no prisoners and setting a searching gallop in the Teleconnection St.Leger. Clear by a length and a half to 2 lengths to, in second place, Midnight Legend, and then showing third is Red Route, followed by Ionio and then Double Trigger, with Sacrament the inside of Party Season, and the back marker is Moonax, but the leader is Broadway Flyer, and he's not stopping. Look at him go. That's Broadway Flyer from Midnight Legend in second, then Red Route in third, and the green cap, that's Ionio. Green colours Double Trigger. Party Season the outside of Sacrament, who's galloping as fast as he can, and is only a length in front of Moonax, and it's Broadway Flyer who leads, clear by 2. They've passed the halfway point. Is Broadway Flyer clear by 3 to Midnight Legend in second place, Red Route in third, and that's the 15-8 favourite. Sacrament has 7-2 chances in the blue cap on the right of the picture, second from last, but Broadway Flyer has kicked 4 clear as they start the turn in, under 3/4 of a mile to go, and it's Broadway Flyer clear by 3 lengths to Midnight Legend in second, then Red Route on the outside, and Double Trigger the outside of Ionio, and then we have Sacrament the inside of Party Season, and the back marker is Moonax. They're starting the turn in, and Broadway Flyer at the top of the home run just isn't stopping. He's clear by 3 to 4 lengths. Red Route, the favourite in the yellow colours, is pulled wide for second place. Ionio is getting closer, and it looks as if Midnight Legend has been burned away. Moonax with a run. Sacrament's going to go for the same gap. No room at the end. Out in trouble out in front. It's Broadway Flyer clear by 3 lengths. Green cap, here comes Ionio. Double Trigger, the horse with the big white face. The rank outside, and Moonax is getting closer. But it's Broadway Flyer with just over 2 furlongs to go in the Teleconnection St.Leger. Here comes Ionio, the green cap, white sleeve jacket. Here's Moonax back in 4th place. Here's the Double Trigger, the favourite, will not be winning. That's Red Route, he's out of it. And it's Broadway Flyer keeping up the gallop from Moonax in second place, who's pressing very hard indeed. And it's Broadway Flyer, and Michael Hills is throwing everything at him. Here comes Moonax, under Pat Henry going for his 11th classic win. And it's Moonax, the big outsider. What a shock result. Moonax takes us in Ledger. Moonax it is. Broadway Flyer second, Double Trigger is third. Then came Sacrament 4 and Ionio 5, followed by Party Season, and then Red Route. Very, very disappointing, beating only 1, and that one was Midnight Legend. And so the result of this, the Teleconnection St.Leger, is a win for number 5, Moonax, in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Barry Hills at 40-1. A colossal result for Pat Henry, his rider, for whom he has already had 10 classic wins, and a notable classic triumph for trainer Barry Hills, whose stable have been very quiet of late, but he's of course won the classics Tap on Wood and Enstone Spark the Guineas, but Moonax has landed the prize, coming from off a strong pace that was set by the second horse home, number 1 Broadway Flyer. Well battled Broadway Flyer, just not good enough on the day to make Moonax, this Caerleon horse, who is bred at the Liscana Stud Limited, and would you believe it, your little boy has come to win a Group 1 race. That's Moonax. Second horse home is Broadway Flyer. Third we have number 2 Double Trigger, and well has he run for Jason Weaver, but not well enough to take Moonax on his day, who's come back in terrific form. So Pat Henry gives the horse a well-deserved pat down the neck. This is by far and away
Moonax at 40-1. Second, number 1 Broadway Flyer 6-1. And third, number 2, Double Trigger, returned at 9 to 1. Number 7, Red Roop, is the 15 to 8 favourite. And pretty measly old tape return, £20.90 for the win. The places 350, 190 and 190 again. The dual forecast paid £73.20 and the CSF came to £231.97.
And in the early stages, it's Strategic Choice on the outside who goes on. Strategic Choice, the leader, with Zilzal's a man moving up in the centre. Vintage Crop's on the inside as they race through the first furlong. And it's Zilzal's a man who moves on now by 3 parts of a length to Vintage Crop on the inside, half a length away, third Strategic Choice. Just behind them, Moonax in a break of 2 lengths to Oscar Schindler, 3 parts of a length double on, and a length and a half to Johansson as they complete the first quarter mile. And it's Zilzal's a man striding along a length and a half in front of the favourite Vintage Crop with Strategic Choice, Richard Quinn in third. Another length back to Moonax, followed by Oscar Schindler. And behind Oscar Schindler on the inside, the filly double on with the Johansson bringing up the rear. Going down the far side of the course now towards the 1.25 mile start, and Zilzal's a man increases the lead to 2.5 to 3 lengths. In second place is Vintage Crop, a length and a half away, Strategic Choice. 2 lengths back to Moonax and Paladry in fourth, and then Oscar Schindler, the Irish Derby, fourth, being followed by Double On, and behind Double On, Johansson brings up the rear as they run on now towards the mile pole in the Irish St.Leger. Zilzal's a man, Walter Swinburne, by 2 lengths to Vintage Crop, a length and a half away, Strategic Choice. Another length and a half, Moonax, same distance to Double On, who's edged past Oscar Schindler, and 2 lengths. Last of the 7 is Johansson as they race now towards the 7th pole, the halfway stage, and Zilzal's a man, the leader, tracked all the way by Vintage Crop. Moonax moves up third on the outside, Strategic Choice a length back fourth. Oscar Schindler is next on the outside of Double On, and 3 lengths in rear, Johansson, as they start to climb up the hill towards the 3/4 mile pole, and it's Zilzal's the man in the lead from Vintage Crop, closing in second. Moonax right on his heels in third, Strategic Choice fourth, then Oscar Schindler. They're followed by Double On, and still the back marker, Johansson, about 7 lengths covering the entire field as they race along the top of the course towards the 5 furlong marker. Zilzal's the man, Vintage Crop within half a length away, Moonax and Paladry. Strategic Choice beginning to improve again on the inside. Oscar Schindler's 2 lengths back in front of Double On. Johansson brings up the rear as they begin the downhill run towards the straight. Zilzal's the man, the narrow leader from Vintage Crop. Moonax is closing on the outside. Strategic Choice just behind them in 4, Oscar Schindler 5. They're on the bend with just over 3 furlongs to race, and Vintage Crop goes up to take on Zilzal's the man. Moonax is 3 parts of a length off the favourite. Into the straight now, 2.5 to go. Zilzal's the man, Vintage Crop, Moonax the outside. Strategic Choice going well just in behind them. They race now past the 2 furlong marker, and the Vintage Crop being tackled by Moonax. Oscar Schindler on the outside, then Strategic Choice. They're inside the 2. Moonax strikes the front. Oscar Schindler the near side, then Strategic Choice. There's going to be no hat-trick for Vintage Crop unless he finds a lot. They're inside the final furlong, and Moonax leads. Strategic Choice the far side, then Oscar Schindler. Vintage Crop beaten, but it's Strategic Choice on the far side of Moonax, neck and neck as they race up the line. Strategic Choice edging ahead as they got the line. Strategic Choice wins the Irish Ledger. Moonax is second, Oscar Schindler is third. Vintage Crop's well beaten in fourth, and then came Double On, Johansson and Zilzal's the man. So Strategic Choice has won Paul Cole, his second Irish St.Leger, a second win in the race too for Richard Quinn, the trainer and the jockey partnership, having won the race 5 years ago with Ibn Bay. He's left that disappointing run in Germany last time well behind him, and he's now a 12 to 1 chance for the Melbourne Cup with Ladbrokes, 14 to 1 Moonax, 20 to 1 Vintage Crop, as Strategic Choice and Richard Quinn get the better of that rousing battle with Moonax. Vintage Crop fading to finish fourth.